Good evening, this is DCN English News Edition and you're watching with me, Hoi Kim Kong Sai. First, the headlines. Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla to work from State Secretariat amid President's rule. Operations in Moirang leads to arrest of 13 KYKL cadets, admits to extortions in Imphal and Kaching. First time MLA Rekha Gupta named Delhi's new Chief Minister. Trump blames Zelensky for starting Ukraine war, calls him incompetent. News in detail. Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla will work from the State Secretariat in Imphal 3 days a week, according to official resources. It has been learned that the governor will operate from the office previously used by the Minister of Education, while another ministerial office will be allocated to his advisors. Following the imposition of President's rule on February 13, the General Administration's Department has closed the offices of all ministers at both old and new secretariats. The decision to impose President's rule came after a period of political turmoil, triggered by the resignations of N. Biren Singh as Chief Minister. Governor Bhalla's move to work directly from the Secretariat is seen as part of efforts to maintain administrative continuity during the ongoing political transition. In a major crackdown on insurgent activities, a combined team of Bishnupur District Police and Central Security Forces conducted a cordoned and search operations at Moirang Kiam Laikai under Moirang Police Station. The operations led to the apprehensions of 13 suspected cadres of the proscribed KYKL. Following their apprehensions, the individuals were transferred to Imphal police stations for further investigations. Authorities have yet to disclose details regarding potential recoveries made during the operation. Among those arrested were Rohit alias Chingsangpa Singh, 26 years, from Thamna Pokpi Makhalaikai; Kongkham Hamlet alias Thongamba Singh, 27, from Sukno Mamang Laikai; Leisang Tim Amerzit alias Nongpok Namba Singh, 26, from Ningthau Khong Ward No. 2, and Khoirakpam Bikram alias Rex Singh, 42, from Nacho Ward No. 5. Also taken into custody were Soibam Deepak Singh, 33, from Urambam Maning Laikai; Laisram Indra Kumar alias Boy Maite, 42, from Itham Maning Laikai; and Konthozam Swarmazit alias Thozang Singh, 36, from Lamphel Kuno. Further arrests included Haisnam Primananda Airlines Rocky Maite, 33, from Thangan Khunsiam Laikai; Khundongbam Nimai Singh, 28, from Hayrok; Narem Amerzit alias Thanil Singh, 28, from Suknu Awang Laikai; and Abuzam Brinko alias Thawai Rakpa Maite, 28, from Suknu Makha Laikai. The operation also led to the capture of Moirang Tim Inau alias Robin 644, from Moirang Kono Konangkong; and Hausungbam Ibomchai alias Atoy alias Pamel Mayday, 18, from Losangkong Mayai Laikai. Security forces arrested one active member of UKNA organizations, namely Mr. Semi Lindongal, 35, of Tribung Village under CCPPS in Churchampur district. Dongul was allegedly involved in extortion activities, kidnapping, weapon smuggling, and drug trafficking from across the IMB on behalf of UKNA from Churchampur district, they said. One AK-47 with magazine, one 0.315 rifle OFTR in 2023, likely to be looted from gun shop, one 0.315 rifle with magazine, one country-made single-barrel rifle, and other articles were recovered from his possession. Security forces also arrested 2 active cadres of the Bang Kanglei Park Communist Party (PWG) organizations from Thoubal district, police said on Thursday. Kangembam Nautomba Singh, 25, and Ilangbam Boinau Singh, 27, were apprehended from Lerong Telpi village in Thoubal district on Wednesday, they say. Another cadet of KCPPWG, who was allegedly involved in extortionist activities, monetary demand threats to general public and government officers, was also arrested on Wednesday from a compound in Imphal East District. He has been identified as Sijimayum Badrazi Singh, 39. One SLR along with magazine, one 5.56 rifle, 4 hand grenade, one Chinese hand grenade, 5 7.62 mm live rounds, one tear smoke shell LR, 2 Baofeng radio set along with antenna, and others recovered from Irong village in Thoubal district. Manipur's Senapati district authorities conducted an inspection of the Senapati River as part of the ongoing Clean Senapati River campaign on February 20. Led by Rang David Kung, MCS, ADM Senapati, and Adari Mahil, MCS CEO of the Autonomous District Council Senapati. The initiative involved the Police Department, Senapati District Students Association, and Karong Senapati Town Committee. The inspections team identified multiple locations where pollutants were being directly dumped into the river and issued strict warnings to put an immediate stop to such practices. Residents living along the river were also sensitized about the harmful effect of pollution and the urgent need to protect the district's primary water source. As part of the campaign, awareness programs with community leaders and residents along with cleanliness drives will be organized in the coming days. Authorities have called for active public participation in safeguarding the river and ensuring a cleaner environment for all. In a coordinated operation, security forces carried out a joint search at Singtong village in the early hours today, leading to the recovery of a cache of arms, explosives, and tactical gear suspected to have been hidden by unidentified miscreants. The operations, which lasted from 6:30 a.m. to 7:50 a.m., was conducted by a combined team led by SDPO SDN and G. Anthony and included personnel from the CDO unit KCG, a platoon of the 6B and BSF Ekoi, a column of 46 Assam Rifles, a team from the 2 Mahar Regiment, and officers from Suknul police stations. The effort was supervised by additional SP operations acting under the overall command of SP KCG Tokcham Vikramjit Singh. During the operation, security personnel discovered a concealed stash wrapped in black plastic polythene and hidden inside an empty rice bag in a secluded part of the village. Among the recovered items were an SLR without a magazine and a single barrel gun, both bearing registration numbers. A locally made Pumpi, believed to be a crude pipe bomb launcher, was also found. Explosive materials including 3 improvised explosive devices IEDs weighing approximately 8 kg each, 3.36 hand grenades without detonators, and 8 tear gas smoke shells were seized from the site. In addition to firearms and explosives, security forces recovered 3 live rounds of 7.62 mm SLR ammunition, multiple empty cartridges from AK rifles, insast rifles, and SLRs, as well as a pair of jungle boots, a camouflage t-shirt, a bulletproof vest, and 2 Baofeng handsets. Following the recovery, a case has been registered at Suknul police stations and an investigation is underway to trace the origin of the weapons and identify those responsible for concealing them. The Royal Kuki-Zo Intellectual Council General Headquarters wishes our Chin brothers on the 77th anniversary of the Chin National Day observations 2025 in solidarity with our blood brothers who have endured continuous hardships and sufferings time to time since 1948 to the present under military junta dictatorship. In its letter, the WKZICGHQ states that the observations of Chin National Day dates back to 1948, where more than 500 Chin representatives from across Chin state conversed together at Phalam Township for the first Chin National Conference on the 20th of February 1948, which later came to be observed as Chin National Day, in commemoration of Chin nationalities. wishing all team brothers and sisters around the world on this auspicious commemorations day with a day of hope, gratitude, and reflections of the past and the coming future with a non-exhaustive resilience for restoring democracies in Myanmar or Burma, in collaborations with all the ethnic groups in the country. On the occasions of Mizoram Statehood Day 2025, Mizoram Governor General Dr. Vijay Kumar Singh, PVSM, AVSM, YSM retired, extended his heartfelt greeting to the people of the state, marking the historic milestone achieved on February 20, 1987, when Mizoram became the 23rd state of India. Reflecting on the significance of the day, the governor highlighted the resilience, unity, and aspirations of the Mizo people, underscoring the importance of the Mizoram Peace Accord signed on June 30, 1986, terming it one of India's most successful peace agreements. He emphasized how it paved the way for lasting peace and development in the region. Since attaining statehood, Mizoram has witnessed remarkable progress in education, healthcare, infrastructure, and sustainable development. The governor lauded the state's rich cultural heritage and harmonious society, which continue to serve as an inspiration for the nations. He also emphasized the importance of the central government's Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat initiative, which fosters unity in diversity by promoting mutual understanding among different states and union territories. Encouraging people to learn and appreciate diverse traditions while preserving their own cultural identity, he called for collective efforts in strengthening national integrations. As Mizoram celebrates this momentous day, the governor urged his people to renew their commitment to progress and development, aligning with the visions of Viksit Bharat 2047, a shared dream of a developed India. He concluded by encouraging every citizen to contribute towards preserving India's rich diversity while working together for a brighter and more prosperous future. A light earthquake measuring 4.1 on the Richter scale struck Meghalaya's North Garo Hills district on February 20 morning. The tremors were recorded at 11:32 a.m. IST. The tremors were also felt in parts of Assam, including Guwahati. The epicenter was located at coordinates 25.87 degree north, 90.70 degree east, with a shallow depth of 5 kilometers beneath the surface. Shallow earthquakes typically cause more noticeable surface shaking compared to deeper ones. The northeastern regions of India lies in a seismically active zone, making it prone to frequent earthquakes. However, this tremor falls within the low-intensity range, and no immediate reports of damage or injuries have emerged from the area. The 39th Statehood Day of Arunachal Pradesh was celebrated with great enthusiasm across all districts, including the state capital, Itanagar. A series of cultural and patriotic events marked the occasions, reflecting the rich heritage and progress of the frontier state. In the capital, Governor LT, Lieutenant General KT Parnyak retired hosted the national flag at Indira Gandhi Park. The event was attended by Union Minister of Parliamentary Affairs Kiren Rijiju, Chief Minister Pema Khandu, and hosts of ministers, MLAs, and government officials. A vibrant cultural showcase highlighted the traditions of Arunachal's diverse tribal communities, spectacular war dances including the Aka, Nakte, Mol, Wangcho, and Tapu war dances, along with the Buyu dance by Nisi troops, enthralled the audience. The celebrations also featured a grand cultural performance by dance troops from various tribal groups, followed by an impressive display by the Indian Army Band. Union Minister Kiren Rijiju underscored the phenomenal and exponential rise in infrastructure, including enhanced road, rail, and air connectivity, which he described as emblematic of the changing face of Bharat. He also urged the youth to actively contribute as foot soldiers in India's journey towards becoming Viksit Bharat Alliance 2047. As part of the celebrations, Dr. Rasni Khan, General Secretary of the Human Welfare Associations Varanasi, was felicitated by the governor for his contributions to social welfare. Arunachal Pradesh, formerly known as the Northeast Frontier Agency, NEFA, attained Union Territory status on January 20, 1972. It officially became the 24th state of India on February 20, 1987. Naga tribal organizations from Nagaland and Manipur representing their community have expressed concern over growing factionalisms among Naga groups. They called for an urgent need for all Naga political groups to unite and cooperate with one another to preserve the spirit of oneness. The appeal was made during a meeting between Naga tribal organizations and Forum for Naga Reconciliations on Tuesday. It was attended by representatives of 13 Naga tribes from Nagaland and Manipur, as well as leaders of FNR. Representatives of various Naga tribes gathered in solidarity to express in one voice. There is a necessity for all Naga political groups to come together in unity and cooperation, a release issued by FNR said. During the meeting, it was resolved that Naga political group must listen to the voice of the people and that all efforts without exceptions must be made to ensure Naga unity in the spirit of oneness. On January 14, the Naga groups had agreed to implement the Council of Naga Cooperations and Relationship, a working mechanism to advance unity. The Naga tribal organizations also urge all Naga political groups and the Naga people to participate in the Council of Naga Cooperations and Relationship. Furthermore, the meeting resolved to consciously promote and consolidate Naga solidarity by fostering a spirit of kinship without borders. The resolution was signed by 3 representatives each from the Chakhesang Public Organizations, Ringma Yoho and Sumi Hoho, 2 from Pachuri Hoho, Pum People's Council, Tikir Tribal Council, Jangkule Setsang and Mau Council, 2 from the Angami Public Organizations, Tangkul Nagalong and Ausenden, and 8 from FNR. The Delhi government will be led by a women chief minister again, as the BJP zeroed in Rekha Gupta, its first-time MLA from Shalimar Bagh, for the chief minister post. That decision was taken at a meeting of the party's legislature party this evening. Gupta succeeds Aam Aadmi Party's ATC after the BJP ended the 10-year rule of Arvind Kejriwal's party in the recently concluded assembly elections. The formal announcement came from the ex-handle of the Delhi BJP. Hearty congratulations and best wishes to Rekha Gupta ji on being elected the leader of the Delhi BJP Legislative Party. We have full faith that the state will progress under your leadership, read a rough translation of their Hindi post. Sources say she will have a 6-member council. All the castes and communities that supported the BJP are Jata, Baniyas, Punjabis, Dalits will get representation. Sources say 6 names are doing the rounds for the Delhi cabinet: Mazinder Sirsa, Ashish Sood, Pankaj Kumar Singh, Ravinder Singh Indras, Kapil Misra and Pravesh Verma. I thank BJP and I am grateful for the blessings of all of you. I am committed to taking Delhi to new heights, Gupta told the media before proceeding to the Ras Bhavan to stake claim to form government. The BJP is planning a massive ceremony for the oath of the new government at New Delhi's iconic Ramlila Maidan tomorrow. The BJP's last chief minister in Delhi was also a woman, Sushma Swaraj, who was in the top post for 52 days in 1998. She was succeeded by the Congress Saila Jisek, who headed the Congress government in the national capital for 3 full terms. For the BJP, her election stands out much more than the signal of continuity. She was chosen over Pravesh Verma, a front-runner for the post who beat AAP chief Arvind Kejriwal from the New Delhi constituency. Verma is also the son of Saheb Singh Verma, a former Delhi chief minister of Delhi. choosing him as chief minister in the highly visible national capital would have laid open the BJP to opposition allegations of dynasty politics. There are also hopes that choosing a first-time MLA would help avert factionalism within the state party, a factor that is plaguing the BJP in several other states. Among the first to congratulate the chief minister elected today was Atisi, who offered to help if needed. I extend my hearty congratulations and best wishes to Gupta Rekhaji on being elected the leader of the BJP Legislative Party. Gupta started her political journey as a member of the Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad, becoming the president and general secretary of the Delhi University Students' Union. She has served as the General Secretary of the BJP Mahila Porcha in Delhi, a member of the party's National Executive Committee, and then councillor from North Pitampura in 2007. Later, she served as the mayor of the South Delhi Municipal Corporation. In 2024, the state of Haryana imposed the most number of internet shutdowns in India, followed by Manipur, according to a new report by the Software Freedom Law Center, India. Titled Let the Network 2.0. The report said the internet was snapped 12 times in Haryana last year and 11 times in Manipur, a total of 589 hours in Haryana and 1,104 hours in Manipur. But the good news is that compared to 2023, there was a decline in the number and durations of shutdown recorded in 2024. SFLC recorded 60 instances of internet shutdown and a total of 3,381 hours of limited internet access in 2024, compared to 96 internet shutdowns amounting to 6,841 hours in 2023. From 2012, SLFC trackers have recorded a total of 849 incidents of government-imposed internet shutdowns in Delhi, in India. The latest blockade was imposed in Pune, where internet services were temporarily suspended on January 2, in the wake of the 206th anniversary of the Battle of Bhima Koregaon. Of the 12 internet shutdowns imposed in Haryana in 2024, 10 of them took place due to farmer protests. The first instance was on February 10, merely because some farmers started marching towards the capital. In 2023, the northeastern state had witnessed a total of 36 shutdowns, during which the internet remained suspended for 4,374 hours. In its report, SLFC noted that prolonged internet shutdowns exacerbated civil unrest in Manipur while disrupting access to essential human amenities. Referring to an experience of a journalist whose ability to receive and share information for work was hindered, the report stated internet shutdowns tend to escalate violence and civil unrest instead of dissipating it. While the number of internet shutdowns in the country reduced between 2023 and 2024, more states imposed blockades last year. 14 states imposed internet blockades in 2024 compared to 11 in 2023. The states and union territories that did not impose a single internet shutdown in the last 2 years are Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Meghalaya, Delhi, and Chandigarh. In the report, SLFC said that despite the Supreme Court establishing the principles of necessity and proportionality in restricting internet access, the implementations of the Apex Course norms remained inconsistent with limited transparency and accountability. Highlighting procedural deficiencies that show often marred the executions of internet shutdowns, the report claimed that the Telangana government did not even publish an suspensions order when it cut off mobile internet access in Jainur from September to October last year. The absence of a structured oversight mechanism increases the risk of misuse, with shutdowns potentially being employed for purposes beyond legitimate security concerns, the report said. According to another report released in 2023, India imposed the maximum number of internet blockades globally for 6 years in a row. US President Donald Trump on Wednesday launched a scathing attack on Ukrainian President Zelensky, blaming him for the ongoing Ukraine war and calling him a grossly incompetent leader and a poor negotiator. Trump's remark came after Zelensky expressed frustrations over Ukraine's exclusions from the US-Russia peace talks in Riyadh, which aim at discussing ways to end the war. The high-level discussions in Riyadh, which brought together US and Russian officials, mark a significant diplomatic effort to end the war that began in 2022 when Russia invaded Ukraine. However, Ukraine was not invited to these talks, leading Zelensky to publicly reject any potential agreements made without Kyiv's participation. Responding to Ukraine's outrage over its exclusion, Trump dismissed the complaints, saying it would have ended the war long ago. Today I heard, "Oh, we were not invited." Well, you've been there for 2 years. You should have ended it. You should have never started it. You could have made a deal, Trump said. The US president also hinted that he would probably meet Russian President Vladimir Putin this month amid efforts to bring the war to a close. Trump had previously claimed he was in direct contact with both Putin and Zelensky and believed he had the power to end the war. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who briefed reporters about the Riyadh talks, stated that there was no set date for a Trump-Putin meeting. He also emphasized that while Ukraine and its European allies would be consulted, Russia's involvement was crucial to achieving peace. U.S. State Department spokeswoman Tammy Bruce added that the Riyadh talks aim to gauge Russia's willingness to engage in peace negotiations and whether a structured diplomatic process could begin. Trump took the opportunity to criticize his predecessor Joe Biden, accusing him of failing to resolve the conflict. "I think I have the power to end this war," Trump said. However, Steve Savek, who served as a spokesperson for the White House National Security Council under Biden, strongly rejected Trump's stance, accusing him of falling for Putin's propaganda. "Sounds like Trump bought Putin's propaganda hook, line, and sinker. A reminder no one should need. Putin started the war by invading Ukraine unprovoked, and his forces have committed war crimes against the Ukrainian people. Russia is the party responsible for this war continuing," Savage stated. During his remarks, Trump also urged Ukraine to hold elections, claiming that it was a matter of internal governance rather than a Russian issue. "That's not a Russian thing. That's something coming from me and coming from many other countries also," he added. The Kachin Independence Army and allied forces seized the junta's infantry battalion 236 in Bamo Township, Kachin State on Tuesday, accelerating their push to seize the entire township, where regime forces have suffered heavy losses, according to frontline KIA sources and residents. On Tuesday, the KIA and allied forces, including the People's Defense Force under the National Unity Government, captured the base of Infantry Battalion 236 and retook Artillery Battalion 366. The KIA and ADs first seized the artillery base early this month, but had to retreat from the position after a few days as junta troops managed to take it back. However, their resistance groups were able to seize it back along with the infantry battalion base on Tuesday. They are now intensively attacking the junta's military operations Command 21 MOC 21, which regime forces are fiercely defending to prevent it from falling into resistance hands, according to frontline sources. KIA spokesperson Colonel Nobu confirmed to the Irrawaddy on Wednesday that the KIA and allied forces had taken control of nearly two-thirds of Infantry Battalion 236 and Artillery Battalion 366 and expected to secure full control soon. Along with MOC 21, the KIA and allies are also attacking the township's remaining junta positions, which include Infantry Battalion 47, a military training school, and an anti-aircraft and artillery battalion. The KIA and its allies launched their assault on Bamo townships on December 4. Since then, the junta has lost Armored Battalion 7006, Tank Battalion 5014, Bamo Airport Artillery Battalion 366, Infantry Battalion 236, and many other smaller military and police positions. Armor Battalion 7006 fell to the KIA on January 24, allowing the ethnic armed group and resistance forces to seize 7 armored vehicles. On January 26, the resistance forces took complete control of the airport. In a series of successful operations since early this month, they have seized the tank battalion and a number of artillery battalion bases. Junta artillery warplanes and drones are shelling and bombing KIA and allied resistance positions throughout the township. Bamo is now a ghost town, with almost all inhabitants having fled into rural areas and nearby townships, considered safer over the past 2 months. Early last month, the KIA and its allies seized Kachin State's Mansi Township and launched attack on junta troops retreating from the area, inflicting heavy casualties. To date, the KIA and its allies have seized over 300 junta outposts and bases in Kachin State. They have also occupied around 15 towns and the former Kachin State Special Region 1, a rare earth mining hub along the Chinese border. The KIA has also seized 2 northern San States towns. On February 10, 2025, an innovative car was unveiled. In a milestone that could revolutionize the energy and automotive industry, Zimbabwean engineer Sagulani Maxwell Chikumbutso has developed a generator capable of transforming electromagnetic waves into electricity, allowing a vehicle to run without fossil fuels or batteries. The innovative system was unveiled in Zimbabwe with the Sate EV, an electric car capable of reaching 220 km/h, powered solely by this new energy source. The local company Site Technologies, in collaborations with the Chinese company KAIYI, which provided the bodywork, has made this unprecedented technological breakthrough possible. Chikumbutso, 44, has worked for decades on the technology and has finally succeeded in realizing his vision: a generator that could capture radio frequency waves and convert them into electricity, a concept that promised unlimited free energy. Beyond the automotive industry, these inventions have the potential to power homes, factories, and transportation systems without cost or environmental impact, which could radically transform global geopolitics and reduce conflicts over energy resources. From Africa, where fire energy was first produced more than 4 lakh years ago, now comes an innovation that could mark a before and after in the history of mankind. That's all from us tonight, and we thank you for joining our program.